Hello everyone, watch this review here with a look at the Winter Sokka from the Avatar The Last Airbender movie, the Wave 2, which I didn't think was actually going to hit stores just due to the negative reception for the movie, and the fact that they arrived so late. Now, I saw these in Target, I think a few weeks after I reviewed the Appa figure. Target, of course, is the only retailer in my area still carrying it. Toys R Us had it, but dropped the line within a month of the movie coming out. No clue why, but eventually Target had them, and I think it's just been the same figures sitting on shelf, unless they pick some up and they actually managed to sell. Now, from the line, I really wanted to pick up an Aang and a Katara and Sokka, but from the first wave, they only had Aang and Sokka, and neither one looked good. Second wave, they had the Winter Aang, also didn't look good. I always kept looking for the Katara, but never saw it in stores, but from the back here, it doesn't look spectacular. The only ones that looked really decent were the Fire Nation characters, which I didn't care about, and the Winter Sokka, which I ended up picking up. So although I still want Aang and everything, I think I'll wait until they might make a second movie, if they do make a second movie. I believe it was profitable for them, so it's anybody's guess. And if they do come out with a second movie, hopefully there'll be another figure line, and, hopefully it will not be done by Spin Master. Remember that name, folks. But yeah, let's get this open. Let me start by saying that right out of the box, and I do literally mean right out of the box, his arm is bent right here at the elbow. And I can't help but think this is his damage caused by his pose in package, and had they not opted for that weird-ass pose, you would have a straight arm like this one, although they could have just gone for a really wonky design, but I don't think so. It's just aggravating beyond belief. I mean, this sort of thing is just completely unacceptable. But, given the apparent low quality of the line, well, at any rate, it is aggravating, but the outfit or costume, whatever, has a good amount of detail, and I do like the color used on it, which I don't believe I'll be able to pick up quite adequately, but there's definitely some really cool design elements going on here with some attention to detail. Not so much on the head. I mean, he's got this really weird glossy coating, or maybe it's just the plastic that they didn't bother painting or something, but it just looks really, really funky. And it's the same thing that they had on the other figures from the previous wave. I mean, it's definitely a major non-selling point. Like, if you see this in stores, that detail alone might countersell you on a figure. But, quick look at the accessories. It comes with this boomerang thing. I don't know what the hell it's called, but it will pop into this little backpack here. So, I mean, that's a nice touch. He also has a bone spear, also bent just because of how it was put in package. But, kind of cool accessory. And at least it has several different colors as opposed to other movie franchise lines where they gave us just solid colored accessories. As for the figure itself, the articulation is so-so. I mean, the leg articulation is just flat out confusing, though. It seems to be on like some sort of a ball joint, but it's like one of those cross balls that you have to like move around, but when you actually look at it, I don't know, it really defies explanation. So let me just show you how it can move. I mean, it will go up and then kick out to the side, but if you try just straight out kick out to the side, it doesn't do it. So I mean, it's like the same range of motion of that combo thigh and ball, but it's not. I don't know, it's really weird, as mentioned. Probably mentioned that more than a few times in this, but the shoulders a lot more average. I mean, I'm not sure why they couldn't have just opted for something like this for the leg, but who knows with lines like this. But we have a single joint here at the elbow, rotating wrist. Head only actually goes up and down a little bit, but it mostly only rotates. I'm kind of excluding that up and down. And then we have rotation here at the waist. You'll notice that he's got like some sort of a dagger here, but it's not actually removable, or if it is, I can't get it out. And then single joint here at the knee, single joint down here at the ankle. Now the thing that sort of drew me to this figure was the detail and just the general look of the costume. You'll notice that there are lots of little stitch marks crisscrossed across the outfit, which sounds silly as hell. You'll also notice they sort of emboss the pouch here as well, which I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not sure if that's like movie accurate details or not, but it's just a really cool look. So I mean, despite the figure's, kind of glaring flaws, I mean, this one does strike me as being pretty cool. I mean, most of the other line, or most of the rest of the line, just hasn't really done it for me, but, this one would be an exception. Although, again, the articulation does kind of suck. Now, he kind of scales to, like, normal 3 3/4 lines, but I guess because he's, like, a child character, it is kind of suitable that he is a little bit shorter than other figures. Here's the Advanced Armor Iron Man classic armor from the Marvel Universe series, so, he's only up to the shoulders on both. I know how tall they were supposed to be in the film, though. So yeah, overall impressions, so-so figure. I mean, it looks better than most of the other stuff in the line, but not saying a lot. Until next time, folks.